These turkeys finna drive me crazy. It's just a matter of time.
Feels really sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Freaking double beard, first turkey. Let's go!
let it end like that.
That sucks. So,
Yeah.
oh well. You'll get them the next time. You'll have great footage to go in front of that footage.
Yeah. I heard like gobbling, and it sounded like a Jake gobble. But then after a while, I heard like one that sounded like a gobbler. And then I called, he answered back, called like one more time. He kept quiet, and then I got quiet and just sat there. So probably about 3 minutes, he came out. He came out and saw him straightening the plot and everything. Everything's going perfect. And I drew back early so he wouldn't see me. He walked right up to my decoy, 15 yards, and I shot straight through the blind. And this blind, I knew it was close. Like, I pulled down on like the fabric like 4 times because I knew it was close. And even when he first came out, I was like, maybe I can kind of scoot more up this hill to make sure I'm high enough to give myself the clearance. And long story short, I didn't have the clearance. So giant gobbler, opening day, would have been my first turkey. And man, it's just wasn't meant to be today. After several more hunts from the blind, I began to think the birds were on to me. They were still showing regularly, but acting much more spooky. I had hens and jakes in range several times, but the toms seemed to have my number. As opening day reminders brought hindsight to 2020, I put down the bow and brought in the big guns to handle the job and got more aggressive with my approach. So this is frustrating as crap. I have a gobbler who's literally, so he's just running back and forth on the property line to where I can't shoot him. And he's been doing it for like the past hour. He won't come across. I've just sat here and been patient and just kind of been sitting against a tree, and I just hear him just gobbling, but he's too far and he won't come in. So it's his game right now. Until he comes over here, it's nothing I can do. On private property line is the thing keeping him alive right now. Really want to get it done here. Public land opens this weekend, but it's going to be a washout, so don't know how much wind I'm going to get in this weekend. But would really love to finish what I started right here. I'm going to put a bunch of cell cams on the plot that the turkeys have been coming in. And I haven't had it out there for probably like an hour and some change, and a gobbler is in front of the camera right now, so I'm running over there. Hopefully I don't get a ticket. They're gonna try to put a stalk on him and kill him. It continues. Man, these turkeys finna drive me crazy. I'm gonna get one of these turkeys. Mark my words. I'm gonna get one. It's just a matter of time. What's up, guys? I've abandoned the private land grind, and I'm on my first piece of public land. in Georgia for the season. A guy gave me a tip the other day and said this place was crawling with them, so I'm gonna try them out. It might not be the prettiest video. I'm rocking with the GoPro, got it attached to my stabilizer, and gonna see if I can get it done. But it's a pretty decent tract of land. Gonna tear it apart, see if we can strike something up.
Yes. Finally.
These turkeys have freaking drove me crazy for 2 weeks. Every time I'm not here, they be here. Walked in on them several times. And I finally just got one. So I'm about to go down and look at them.
Yes! Yes! Finally!
Yes, sir. He's got 2 beards. That is a monster. Man.
First bird in Georgia, 2023. I've definitely gained a newfound respect for these animals, man. I think the thing I love the most about hunting is just how it just challenges you, and turkey hunting was just the next challenge for me. I think, man, I don't know if anybody's had a tougher journey towards getting their first bird than me. Like 8 years ago, behind my house in Mississippi, we had a few come through, which we rarely saw birds. And I went and tried to go after them, and I finally, after a couple weeks, got a shot in 40 yards, and that's before I even knew anything about chokes or anything like that. And long story short, figured out that my gun wouldn't hit them at 40 yards. Maybe a couple of BBs probably touched them just because of how it was spreading. Fast forward in Georgia, last year I was hunting a giant, what we call the quad beard. Had 4 beards, and I ended up losing permission at the property. Then this year, thanks to a good friend of mine, he allowed me to hunt a spot that he has, and these birds have just, man, took me through the ringer this year. In the same blind I killed this turkey out of, I decided to do it with my bow. And I knew the seat was short. I just knew it was short. And when he came out, I tried to I wanted to just back up just a little bit more to just kind of give me some more like leverage over it, and my arrow ended up hitting the blind, and it took like probably 4 of his tail fans out. And after that, I pulled 8-hour sits trying to get one of these things in a day. When I got in here around 10:30, and I shot him probably around, I think it was like 240, something like that. But man, like I said, I've definitely found a newfound respect for these things, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't know it was going to be this difficult. But I've heard like trying to get one on smaller permission is tough when you can't really, chase them around. And it definitely gave me a run, but I finally got one on the ground, and man, it feels really sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Freaking double beard, first turkey.